This stuff is really sad, soul family. Like a lot of these melanated people in the Western countries, they're so mentally gone, they're so poisoned by all that indoctrination that white supremacy put them through. Like, if we even study and learn real melanated history, these pharaohs and these empresses way before Earth even existed, bro, that's how melanated people were. And then somehow, some way, European white supremacists that came up with the terms white and black people to try to make themselves feel superior to non-ether melanated people. Like, this stuff is so crazy, bro. I'm the only family member that only knows about copper skin and indigo colored people, which is known as non-ether beings. I'm the only family relative with that information. Everybody else is a damn sleep. Everybody else is so indoctrinated by white and black. Everybody else is indoctrinated by Western European culture. And you being a melanated person that's dark skinned, that's connected with this African Caribbean intelligence, you pretty much the octopus of your family. Like, that's not a good look. So you got a bunch of sheep and you got an octopus. An octopus can't fit in with no sheep. It's just not going to happen, bro. Like, all these damn people of melanated skin in these Western countries, whereas United Kingdom, the damn Canada, USA, any Western country, a lot of melanated people are so damn asleep. Like, they're spiritually dead because of damn white supremacy teachings. White supremacy done control so much of melanated people in these Western countries, bro. It's a damn shame. I don't even want to talk about Louisiana, how spiritually dead melanated people are there. They're the worst. They're the fucking worst. But just imagine being a dark-skinned male. You have all this information about non-ether beings, indigo, copper-skin colored people. Stuff about Orishas, Olodumare, Nigerian African spirituality, like the way melanated people are supposed to actually be. And then you got these melanated family relatives and these melanated locals that are so indoctrinated by white supremacy teachings. We all know that Christianity came from rape and pedophilia. But you tell a lot of these melanated people in USA, they think you crazy. If you're a dark-skinned melanated male that's spiritually awake and you told your family relatives that Christianity came from rape and pedophilia, they're going to deny that shit because the white slave owner had literally fucking raped and beat a lot of their ancestors that grew up in the damn Western countries as melanated slaves that was kidnapped from an African or Caribbean country or Samoa or whatever island country it is, and just forced the damn trauma on these melanated slaves all the way up to modern day slavery. Because melanated people in USA, they really act like a bunch of Europeans. They take up so much after. I know a lot of melanated people hate the sun. I know a lot of melanated people hate the damn moon. And I'm like, bro, these melanated people that hate the sun or hate the moon, or they're unathletic, out of shape, bro, they literally are not organic to this planet. I don't give a fuck what you saying. I know so many damn melanated people. It's over thousands of melanated people I've seen in my existence that's not organic to this planet. I'm like, bro, how the fuck you melanated skin and you don't even get your energy upgrades from the sun or the moon? Like, melanated people operates off the moon and the sun, especially in ancient history with pharaohs and empresses. When you study non-ether melanated culture, knowing about indigo colored melanated people and these copper skin. I'm one of the copper skin melanated people. Look at these melanated people of the Atlantis race who built a civilization by water, man. And these melanated people, the Atlantis, they got blue eyes. But yet you tell this to a lot of melanated relatives in these Western countries, they're too sleep to absorb that because they only believe in, you know, the slave owners, Jehovah's, the slave owner fraternity, sorority, Freemason, Christianity, bro, all that evil shit that's presented as good, but it's really evil as fuck because a lot of melanated people in USA, for example, in United Kingdom, we know melanated people in United Kingdom and USA is the most fucked up melanated people we've seen in history. It's not even close. A lot of melanated people in the Western countries, they literally, bro, they literally are so brain dead. Like, bro, they're unathletic, they're out of shape, physically, they're out of shape mentally, and like they always have like depressing energies from these soulless vibrational organizations that's formed by white supremacy, known as the European slave owners, who are these tan beige people who will label themselves white folks just to feel superior to melanated people of my skin color. Like, bro, these white supremacists were jealous of melanated non-ether beings from the beginning of their existence, wishing they had afro hair. These European slave masters, they wish they had afro hair. They wish they had indigo colored skin, copper colored skin. They wish that. So what did these European slave owners do out of hatred? Man, bro, they forced a lot of melanated slaves. They had kidnapped from an African and Caribbean country, especially a lot of my relatives got kidnapped from an African Caribbean country, had them in the USA, Canada, or United Kingdom country, or whatever Western country it is. They raped my relatives. They fucking did a lot of malicious shit to my relatives who were melanated slaves. And it caused a lot of trauma to be, a lot of my melanated relatives to be brain dead, spiritually brain dead, you know? So it's like, bro, this shit is real crazy what these evil white supremacists do. Like, bro, this stuff is so damn sad. Like, in re-educating these melanated family members of yours as a spiritually awake, dark-skinned male, bro, that shit is pointless, bro. All this stuff about saving, breaking generational curses, how are you gonna break generational curses when all these melanated relatives in these Western countries are so indoctrinated to white teachings? Like, how you gonna do that? You might as well kill yourself. I would just might as well kill myself if these damn melanated family relatives, you know, just obey white supremacy, or they're still indoctrinated to these damn slave owner teachings that was fucking force fed on them since slavery all the way to modern day slavery. Like, bro, I might as well kill my damn self. If you're a spiritually awake, dark-skinned, melanated male, like, bro, you already know, you living in a Western country like USA, for example, we already know your melanated family relatives gonna disregard what you saying. A lot of melanated relatives, they rather hear some slave owner teaching in prayer meetings rather than hear anything you got to say from your intuition, even if they was to label you a genius or label you highly intelligent, but they don't even get advice from you and they say you're intelligent. Now, make it make sense. You know, these Western countries was designed to fucking destroy dark-skinned melanated males. A lot of dark-skinned melanated males are like the chosen ones, walking prophets of their families. That's just how it is, bro. Now, these dark-skinned melanated males who grew up in these Caribbean, African countries, which is like the capital of planet Earth, the Mecca of planet Earth. Whoever says anything else, bro, you bugging. African countries, Caribbean countries is literally the Mecca of planet Earth, the capital, bro. People of my skin color is the Mecca of planet Earth, which is like way far away. Like, people of my skin color came way far away from a Western country. Way far fucking away, bro. Like, being a spiritually awake, dark-skinned, melanated male is a living hell when you trying to break generational curses, trying to wake family members up and shit. That shit is stressful as hell. It makes you want to just commit suicide. Like, what the fuck? These damn melanated people that got my skin color can't resonate with me. I'm like, bro, okay. If you a dark-skinned melanated male, you connected with all this African, Caribbean ancestry, but somehow, like, all these other melanated relatives of yours, like, you don't see no African, Caribbean ancestry. None of them knows about Olodumare, Oshun, Yemoya, and they all got that melanated skin. How the world does a melanated person not know about African people of ancient times? You're melanated. I know a lot of European people even know they're Greek mythology people. Even if they're not Greek, there's Russians that know about Greek mythology because they're European. Italians even know about these damn Greeks. Bro, like, so why the fuck would it be an excuse for melanated people, right? But let me tell you the reason why. Melanated people who are slaves, kidnapped slaves, that grew up in a Western country, of course they're not gonna know about African ancestors, You know, especially African ancestors, Caribbean ancestors that's from their biological family lineage. They're not gonna know these things because why? Growing up in a Western country, you're forced to know only the white people way. You're forced that shit. School systems in USA, school systems in United Kingdom, what they teach you? They teach you European slave owner teachings. Why do you think a lot of spiritually awake, melanated people, especially them dark-skinned ones, hate the school systems in the Western countries? Because they don't teach nothing about melanated culture. They don't, bro. They don't. So trying to wake up all these family relatives in the Western countries is useless. To be honest with you, I don't even know if I even got melanated relatives out in an African or Caribbean country. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure. I haven't even met them yet, if they do exist. Cause for the melanated people that did not get kidnapped, by these European white supremacists, and they was able to fight off these Europeans off the African Caribbean lands. You know they powerful as fuck spiritually. They're not poison, indoctrinated. There's no poison food in African and Caribbean countries, bro. Like literally, they still got female plants in the Caribbean and African countries. Why do you think a lot of melanated skinned people, especially the dark skinned melanated people in African Caribbean countries, are so damn highly intelligent? They not indoctrinated. They don't be on no boring, mundane stuff. And the thing about this boring, mundane stuff, let me tell you, bro, like being a dark skinned person that grew up in a Western country that's not my land, not my home. I'm a foreigner. If you a dark-skinned melanated male, you was a whole foreigner to USA. It's not your home. That shit is the home of the damn white supremacists. My family relatives know this shit. All that Indian talk, bro. Bro, Indian is just a tribe of a damn group. It's just like being a fucking blood and crip. It's just a tribe, a team. There's not a nationality. It's not real. Jamaicans are real. Angolians are real. St. Lucian people, Haitians are real. They exist. So like, when you think about this stuff, man, like all the spiritually awake, dark-skinned melanated males, like you fight a living hell every day, as far as like trying to wake people up that look like you and actually biologically related to you. You fight that stuff every damn day, bro. Like, bro, I'm gonna tell you this: dark-skinned melanated males, you all know what I'm talking about. Whether you the same skin tone or you're darker, you know this, man. You see how a lot of your melanated family relatives in the Western countries, whereas United Kingdom, Canada, or whatever, for some fucking reason, they're always more friendly with these lighter skinned people. But with you, since you're a dark skinned person, if you're highly intelligent, you're a dark skinned male, they cannot accept that in their memory bank, bro. Psychologically, since slavery, bro, a lot of melanated family relatives, bro, they've been programmed to see only dark skinned melanated males as the intelligent ones. These lighter skinned people and the Europeans, those lighter skinned males are seen as the superior, the spiritually intelligent. So of course, bro, if I was birthed a European person, bro, a lot of these melanated people in USA, they would have no choice but to hear what I got to say, because they will obey white supremacy. You know, that's just the sad truth. That's just the sad truth, man. Like, bro, a lot of melanated people are spiritually dead, bro. I don't want to get into how melanated people in the southern states are spiritually dead. Like, they are way different from melanated people that's living in a country of Trinidad. They're way different, bro. They're way different. The spiritual intelligence is way different, man. Like, you could find a whole lot of people like me out in a Caribbean or African country or any dark-skinned country, especially those yellow-haired melanated people in the Solomon Islands. Like, there's a whole bunch of people out there that spiritually awake. They're not spiritually dead because the foods in this damn Western countries fucking killing brain cells. Like, bro, every time I had to eat something in a Western country, I had to detox, so the damn processed food don't ruin my genes. I literally had to detox and shit, man. Like, bro, a lot of my family relatives, they don't realize the stuff that you're putting in your body from these Western countries is actually killing your brain cells. That's why they can't relate to anything that I say. These damn processed alcohol, processed wine, processed sausage, processed pork, processed anything, man. Like, if you don't detox, it's pretty much over with for you. Like in the African and the Caribbean countries, guess what? You don't gotta detox what you eat because the food is natural, right? The fruits are natural, it's not processed. The potatoes are natural, it's not processed. In a Western country, you gotta detox. Otherwise, it's over with for you. Your genes are getting fucked up. I know there's a lot of individuals in the Western countries that are melanated skin. When they were a child, they were more intelligent as a child than they were as a teenager all the way up to legal age. Why? Because they didn't have too much processed food and drinks in their body, bro. In the dead mineral water. Yeah, the water is dead minerals in the Western countries, bro. This shit is fucking sad, bro. I'm gonna tell you, if you're a dark-skinned melanated male, like, bro, I'm gonna tell you, bro, like, these melanated relatives of yours in these Western countries, bro, it's like they cannot resonate with you because they're so indoctrinated by white supremacy, man. It's like, bro, I can tell you, if you're a dark-skinned melanated male that's spiritually awake, I guarantee you, if your melanated relative saw like a European person, whether they were Bulgarian, Swedish, Italian, fucking Polish, anything, any European nationality where these tan beige people who label themselves white folks would come from, bro, they gonna take heed to everything they saying. They'll let this European person talk for 2 hours, never interrupt them. I can tell you so many times where I got interrupted before I even said a word, bro. Only because I'm dark-skinned, bro. A dark-skinned male. Dark-skinned males get highly disrespected in USA. That's why I say USA is not the home of dark-skinned melanated people. It's not. It never was, and it never will be. I don't know who delusion came up with that, but that place was never home. You know, Canada and United Kingdom is not home for dark-skinned melanated people. Shit, bro, I would get heavily oppressed in United Kingdom. I would get heavily oppressed in any Western country, bro. Any country where dark-skinned people did not come from, I would get heavily oppressed. We know USA is one of them. So I would never step foot into any countries that don't have dark-skinned people. I'm not doing that shit. If it's not my homeland, I'm not stepping there. Like, a lot of dark-skinned melanated people, we don't have as much homelands on this planet as these lighter-skinned people. And why do you think so many Europeans could just walk anywhere fucking free? And nobody say shit. But if I was to do the same shit that European people do, I get stereotyped. I get oppressed. Motherfuckers look at me with a hateful ass look. I'm like, bro, you acting like you never seen a dark-skinned person before. Soul family, this stuff is wicked, man. If you're a dark-skinned melanated male, shit is bad for you on this planet. Shit is bad for you on this planet when you spiritually awake. The people like the baby, fucking, who else, man? Lil Wayne, all these other dark-skinned famous people, those are Freemasons. They're not Africans and Caribbeans. That's why they feel safe as fuck going anywhere. Bro, this shit is sad, bro. A lot of melanated family relatives, for example, bro, like, you gotta comprehend. Like, bro, they rather take prayer meetings from these European slave owners who invented a false spirituality that doesn't take care of any evilness on this planet, rather than hearing from your intuition that comes from a dark-skinned melanated force, man. Because, bro, you know, dark-skinned melanated males, they have a lot of neuromelanin in their system, bro. I got neuromelanin. I got electron, proton, neutrons, bro. I'm literally made of electrolytes, getting energy from the sun. So you mean to tell me I would be foolish as fuck to not take heed to what a dark-skinned melanated male would have to say, because they be the most spiritually intelligent people on the planet. Like, these are all facts. You can't deny this shit. And I'm talking about the dark-skinned melanated males that's connected with African and Caribbean essence, bro. We ain't talking about these Freemasons. They some clowns. They synthetic humans, bro. Like, this shit is so crazy, man. It's crazy.